live in the dungeon. This is the Dream Warrior Review. I'm Kurt Thomas.
I'm Miq Strawn. My friend,
Actually, when I was talking about Lion King, I was holding back.
Is that what that was?
Didn't want to,
is that what that was?
I didn't want to hurt myself or
yeah,
you.
well, I thought you were going to have an aneurysm. Okay, so...
this was... let me read this. This is a good description,
good.
I think. It's simple and it's accurate, I think.
Popular Broadway actor Gary Johnson, popular Broadway actor Gary Johnston is recruited by the elite counterterrorism organization Team America World Police. As the world begins to crumble around him, he must battle with terrorists, celebrities, and falling in love.
And I feel like we're going to probably disagree again.
Oh, this sucks.
I thought this was
so
awesome. I love this movie. No, see,
this movie is so bad.
So, were you a South Park fan, or have you been a...
I have been a South Park fan.
I think this is so vulgar and so...
I
love it.
I love the vulgarity. Don't get me wrong. I love the vulgarity.
The over-the-top language, nudity, and sex is what I was thinking of.
Right.
And the racial satire, political satire.
My only problem...
The Film Actors Guild. Anyway, I love this movie. In fact, that's the reason I actually own this movie, because I've watched it. But no,
everyone has AIDS.
I've been wanting to show you to do this one because I've had it on my shelf, and I'm like, we need to do that.
Here's my problem. Here's my problem with this.
Okay, I'm ready.
I dig the vulgarity of it, and I totally get it and all that. The only problem, though, is that from a technical standpoint, the thing that they were trying to copy, the Thunderbirds, was so vastly
I don't know if they were
done.
trying to copy it. I mean, I think they had like call outs to it. I mean, it looks like it, but I don't think they were trying to.
It looks no, but I mean,
because obviously they didn't walk. The way they walked was pretty hilarious. I think they were making fun of it more than anything.
I think that they were. I think that they were making fun of it, but
they're equal opportunity assholes. They make fun of everybody.
No. Look, I totally understand that, but you're talking about comparing something, and they were trying to compare themselves to the Thunderbirds. I mean,
don't you think they were making fun of it too,
just
though?
disingenuous.
You don't think they're making fun of the whole?
Of course they were.
I mean, that's why they were doing some
things. But the thing is you make fun of things by mocking them and parodying them, but you have to also be able to prove that you got the chops to do as well as them, and these guys didn't have the chops.
But this wasn't about the technological puppeteering. This was about a satire on the world at the time, and this is like 3 years after 9/11.
America.
It's 3 years after 9/11. One of my favorite things they made fun of, you know that Toby Keith song that...
Yeah. Yeah.
The bombs are going to be raining down on you.
Right,
that Toby Keith song.
Oh.
I like. There's one on this one. It's like America costs, or freedom costs $1.05.
Freedom costs $1.05. Yeah. I'm going to f*** your mouth. I love the film. You know what? There was... I have to say that there was a part in here that reminded me of a problem that you always have when you're working on a film. Is if you have to have somebody vomit, right? you can't like do. But of course, Santa Clarita Diet did a great optical job of it, of her.
Well, this was a
vomiting.
Saturday Night Live setup, kind of.
Yeah, but
I mean, because it was like coming out like it looked like Saturday Night Live where they have the hose,
right? Where they have the hose coming out. Yeah, but I mean, to make somebody vomit in a drama or something is difficult because the best you're going to do.
This wasn't a drama. Come on.
No.
Even the serious scenes
Would
made
you
me
wait
laugh.
up? You don't even know what I'm saying. You're such a moron. Moron. Shut up.
I'm like Matt Damon.
You're an asshole and a moron. Listen, you asshole moron.
Here's a fun fact.
Are you going to let me finish?
Speaking of Matt Damon, they made Matt Damon like they said he looked like he was mentally challenged.
Matt Damon.
So they decided to go with that with the character.
Fun facts.
So
that's a fun fact.
The problem that you have when you're actually filming somebody is vomiting, because all you can do is the stuff that's in your mouth, right? So vomiting is always underwhelming. right? In real life, but in this, they really did some great vomiting. They did.
I like the shot at the end where it was like a bird's eye view. He was laying down, and the massive puddle of vomit around him.
That's right. I know, and it's spreading out like the death. It was great. It was so good.
I think puppets are. For some reason, I wrote this down. Puppets are great at dying, aren't they?
Yeah,
I don't know why I wrote that down.
I love the fact that they did a montage with a song called "You Need a Montage."
That was.
Oh, by the way, and here's the thing, I did actually like this film, but I did have to give it. I have to rib it for
it's good.
The fact that Thunderbirds was a lot better, but the cats. Hilarious.
Oh yeah. Well,
the leopards.
Right, yeah, they were terrifying.
And their cats. That's just.
And that's the scale.
Yeah,
they played with scale.
They played with scale all the way.
Yeah.
You know, when he was standing up and he wasn't even as tall as the step in front of the. In front of the Lincoln Memorial.
There's a shot where he had. I think it was one of the first scenes where he had like a clippers in his belt pack or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. That's,
that showed how big he was. Like,
and I have to tell you, one of the things that I do love is that they really skewered one of my favorite tropes is that the superheroes come in and destroy a city.
Oh yeah, they're worse than the terrorists themselves.
Right. Oh, they're much worse than the terrorists. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know. Yeah.
I like this. Have you seen a man eat his own head?
Yeah.
No? Then you haven't seen everything.
You haven't seen everything, have you?
And we have no intelligence.
At the end, the cockroach gets away.
Yeah.
It's great. It is a real cockroach that nobody sees anywhere because it was a Madagascan cockroach. Those are the cockroaches that they have for film because they're not allowed to use real cockroaches because...
Did you hear the thing? So after the credits, did you hear the part? Well, it was actually kind of toward the end of the credits. You hear the voice of the cockroach, and he's talking about what planet he's from, and how they were looking for a new place to start a new world. No, and now he has to go back, and he's going to suffer the pits of, I can't remember where they're going to throw him into the pits, basically, and kill him. So, I don't know. I just had to put that out there, because it's worth watching the credits to hear that, I think.
Yeah, well, all I ask is that you're a woman. That's.
I love the voice of the computer, the intelligence.
That's right. Dumb as a stick.
What would you do? Freedom isn't free.
That's what I'm thinking.
Act your way past those guards. I love that line. Act your way past those guards. Yeah, okay.
And people forget how crazy Kim Jong-un was, because this was probably not that far off.
Yeah.
I mean, because he was a little insane.
Yeah, he was heavy. Yeah. He was. Did you catch that when he's in disguise, he has the 13-year-old girl turban? Did you catch that?
The towel, yeah.
The towel
tied on his head.
Jeez, that was great.
I really like the song, because it reminded me a lot, especially it reminded me of Rocky, or even Over the Top, the one where he's arm wrestling. But my favorite character was definitely Matt Damon.
But yeah, you know, like I say, the thing is the Thunderbirds for me was so important, and we saw Thunderbirds, you know, just a little bit ago, and they tickled, and I have to object.
So you're saying
just from the Thunderbirds
nostalgic
point.
About the original Thunderbirds? So anybody
don't.
That's how I felt about Lion King.
I'm gonna whip my Lion King out on you, buddy.
So, did you like the shark attack?
The shark attack?
Yeah, the shark death, where he put somebody in. He threw the guy in, and he had his briefcase.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember.
He threw somebody in this pool, and the shark came and ate him, and like his head comes off.
Yeah. And it was a real shark. Those were real sharks. That was funny as hell.
I don't know. That was one of my favorite scenes, though. Well, I mean, my favorite scene was the sex scene. Which, here's a fun fact.
Fun facts.
The sex scene was actually, they went over the top to the sex scene. In fact, they had to go back and edit it 9 times. So to take the movie down from NC-17 to an R rating, they had to edit it 9 times, according to the trivia here.
And they got to leave in where he on her face?
No, actually, we saw the uncensored version.
I guess so. But the reason why is, I guess this is brilliant, because the filmmakers decided to do this so they could distract the ratings board from the rest of the movie.
Oh.
So they were obsessed with this one scene. And so,
I totally have done that before. Totally have thrown something in so outrageous that you cut that, and then they go, okay, well, and they're so, and you have to put it at a certain spot in the film. Yeah, believe me, I have been involved in that particular.
And I was going through just for fun, I was going through the trivia. One of the funniest things is the first one on IMDb. Fun facts.
Fun facts.
It's like the very first footage where they show the puppet in front of the bad background.
Right.
Said that they did that as a joke. And so it was a prank that they pulled, and like one of the directors actually said, "Oh God, they f***ed us," when they saw the opening. And so they left it in there in the movie. So I mean, there's a lot of good trivia.
It was pretty good. Oh yeah.
So if you're curious, there's a lot of good stories.
Well, I know that. I also know that they hated working with puppets.
Yeah.
They hated. They just said that it was just the worst.
Here's a fun fact.
Fun facts.
Paramount greenlit the idea of making a puppet movie, thinking that it would be cheaper than making a live action movie. I like how they walk, though. Was that just like a problem? They said, "Oh, screw it, we'll just make them walk like that."
Well, they never walk very good, because they always the leg and the arm are always attached to each other. So there's always this.
Didn't the legs move, or the arm? In Thunderbirds, didn't the feet move separately?
No, the feet and the arms always moved at the same time.
No, I'm talking about, like, was there a joint there?
Yeah.
Because I don't think there was in some of these characters. They didn't have joints on their feet.
Yeah, they had slightly better faces, though.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love the Thunderbirds. These guys made fun of it, and I'm going to snowflake out, and I'm going to take my peas and go put them under my mattress.
Oh, okay.
So I still have to give this at least a 3.
I like when people were dying, and they were like, "No me gusta, no me." Here's a fun fact. After the flooding scene in Panama, the puppets that were drowned had to literally be wrung out and dried so they could be used in the next scenes. Fun facts.
I love the look of the French people.
Yes.
Yeah, as they're leaving, it's like, oh, but you've destroyed the Eiffel Tower, and you took down the Arc de Triomphe, and yeah.
The commentary on Pearl Harbor movie.
Yeah.
I need you like Ben Affleck needs acting school. And of course I like that one, because I've complained about
Matt Damon.
I think actually I have more respect for Matt Damon than I do Ben Affleck. So.
Yeah, well, that's it. But Batman. Bat Damon is Bat Damon. Bat Damon. There you go.
Yeah, it was. I think. See, I'm at a 4. I mean, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I bought this like a long time ago. Yeah, forgot about it. In fact, I thought I had Sausage Party.
You're a film actor.
We were talking about doing Sausage Party next, like down the road, like probably next time. And
oh yeah, absolutely.
I was going through like my list, I was looking through my DVDs, like I know I have Sausage Party. I was like, wait, I have Team America, but I didn't have Sausage Party. So that's weird, isn't it?
So you got Sausage. So we're gonna look at Sausage Party pretty soon.
Yes, I can't wait, because that's one of my favorites.
Okay, well we're gonna get to that this week. So So I have nothing else to say about this one.
I don't either, but Matt Stone and Trey Parker did an amazing job.
I think
they should have done more of this. Why didn't they?
I think it's
maybe not puppeteering, but
I think it was enough.
They started doing those
pretty
basketball and like what was the other one?
Yeah, the other real life ones, which were not very good.
This was amazing.
Didn't they do dodgeball too?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dodgeball was hilarious.
I think they're just satire is great. Like their political satire, they're just in general, like the world.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny, because that's what I remember when I first saw this. I was probably peeing my pants, because I mean, it was.
Well, it's just because you pee your pants a lot.
There's an image for you.
So anyway, I want to go home.
Yeah, me too.
Can you release me?
Yeah, I guess.
Please. Please release me, love.
I was trying to find one more fun fact.
Oh, you keep trying to find it, and I'll.
Here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact.
Don't love you anymore.
The trees, the greenery in Panama, in the background.
Yeah,
it was actually pot plants. Fun facts.
Fun facts.
That was. I want to watch it behind the scenes.
Whose pot plants were it?
Probably the filmmakers.
Yeah, probably, man.
Here's a fun fact. Over 100 sets were built for this movie.
Fun facts. Fun facts.
Here's a fun fact. Sean Penn has actually been to Iraq.
Fun facts. Fun facts.
Here's a fun fact. The leaves on the palm trees in the Hollywood during the FAG meeting are made out of dollar bills. Fun facts.
Fun facts.
Here's a fun fact. In the song America, yeah, the word is used 37 times. Yeah! Fun facts.
Fun facts.
Here's a fun fact. The motorcycle that puppet Gary Johnston rides is a remote control red Harley Davidson VRSC available in toy stores near you. Fun facts.
Fun facts.
Here's a fun fact. The Michael Moore puppet was stuffed with ham before it was blown up. Fun facts.
Fun facts.
Anyway,
All right.
that was I like to sneak in some fun facts once in a while.
Yeah.
I should have done that with Lion King.
Can I leave now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going. Bye.
Thanks for joining us on the Dream Warrior Review podcast. Don't forget to tell your friends about us, follow us, and, of course, like us. We can be found on Podbean, which is an amazing app, YouTube, Stitcher, Alexa on any pod, iTunes, Google Play. We're on Twitter as well, at DW Review, and, of course, Facebook. You can find us there. You can also email us at dreamwarriorreview@gmail.com.
Why should you care about them?